Hello and welcome to today's video. So in this one we're going to be talking about the games coming across to Stadia Pro for April, and there's actually a really good lineup this month. I've been relatively disappointed with the past couple of months. There's just not been anything that's jumped out to me that I'd really like to play. I know a lot of people have really liked some of those games there, but for myself personally it's just not been a massive amount. However, this month there's actually a really good lineup, and it's gone kind of hand in hand with new games that are coming to the service. So I think Stadia Pro seems to be on a pretty good streak at the moment, especially in terms of things like the free play weekends that they've been offering up. Far Cry 6 has just been the latest one that they've had. Previously they've had some other really strong games as well. So the Stadia offering is still really strong, and hopefully this is kind of that turn in the tide that we'd like to see. We've also had their announcement about getting developers on board, and again, we're kind of going back to the whole thing of them making it easy for them to port the games across, so let's see how that turns out. But let's kick off with the games coming across to April. So first up, we've got Deliver Us to the Moon, and this one was recently announced that it was coming across to Google Stadia. So it's nice to see this coming across to Stadia and launching on the Pro subscription pretty much straight away. Now, this game basically puts you in control of somebody who's exploring what happened to Earth. You end up on the moon. It's a really interesting looking adventure game, and I'm not entirely sure if this is my favourite looking game out of the list that's coming across to Stadia Pro, but it looks a lot of fun. I really like these sort of like hands-off kind of mystery games where you explore and you've got to figure out what on Earth is going on. There's a lot of sci-fi elements obviously to it as well. A lot of things to explore. It looks really interesting. Love the art style and love how it's all looking. So definitely one that I'll be giving a go. The next one is City of Legends, which is a point-and-click paranormal adventure game. Basically, you're after looking at what's happened to your sister, and in this you find out all sorts about crime and about supernatural stuff that's going on. One of the big benefits of this game is apparently it also has the point-to-click or touch-to-click, and that will be available on Android and iOS, so that we don't have to worry about using a phone controller with this. Obviously taking advantage of that Stadia hardware that they've got going. Looks relatively interesting, and not one that's on my radar, but I know a lot of people out there will love this sort of game. Moving next onto the list, and this is probably tied for my favourite one, is World War Z Aftermath. Obviously this was a game that was recently announced to be coming across to Google Stadia, so it's nice again to see that it's landing day one with Google Stadia Pro. Now this looks a ton of fun. If you're into your co-op zombie shooters, then this is going to be absolutely right up your street. Absolute mayhem. It's got all the updates in there as well, so you got the latest map, all the latest gameplay, the first person shooter mode, everything like that. So this looks like it will be absolutely loads of fun to play. Out of the two, Deliver Us to the Moon and World War Z are probably up there as my favourite ones, and definitely going to be giving both of those games a try. Moving across, we have Wise 9, Monstrum Nox, which is basically an anime-style RPG. Now, if you're into those sort of games like, I suppose, Final Fantasy, Tales, all of that sort of series, then this will probably be right up there as a game to play. This one, again, looks really interesting to play. There's quite a few that I've got on the Stadia library at the moment that I haven't got around to playing of this sort of style of game, so I probably won't end up playing it, but if I do ever get back through my backlog of Stadia games, I'll be sure to give this one a try. Absolutely worthwhile playing for all of you RPG fans out there. And the final one, and this one looks absolutely just utterly bizarre and crazy, is Chicken Police Painted Red, which is basically a buddy cop adventure. It's film noir inspired stuff, so there's it just looks weird. Just watch what's up on the screen at the moment, maybe go check out a few trailers, because I don't think I can describe this and give it any justice. It looks just crazy, absolutely crazy. Probably not going to be one that I'll be playing, but I've seen some really good reviews about it. It seems to be well received as well. So let us know in the comments, are you going to be playing this absolutely crazy buddy cop adventure thing? Just looks mental. So that's it for the Stadia Pro games coming across in April, and in my opinion there's a really strong lineup there. There's things that really stand out to me that I'd actually like to play. There's a lot of games that kind of come out, I've never heard of them before, and although they look relatively fun, they're just not something that I'd want to be subscribing to Stadia for. However, this month there seems to be a really strong offering, and definitely something out there, in my opinion anyway, that should appeal to pretty much everybody. Let us know in the comments, are you excited about this month? Are you as excited as I am, or do you think I am just talking out of my bottom? So let us know in the comments what you're going to be playing this month. Are you excited or not? And anything else you want to throw down there. In the meantime, stay safe, hit that like and subscribe button of course, and come along for some more cloud gaming content. Bye.